Anthony Smith has just been arrested on some crazy charges, and if these allegations are true, he could unironically be worse than John Jones. Lionheart is his fighting name, and if you're not in the know, it's a bit ironic, considering he curls up into a ball anytime he faces adversity. But he's also been charged with 3 dark allegations, and when you put all 3 charges together, they paint a pretty nasty looking story. Let's get into it. The first charge, and I want you to listen to the later half of this sentence, but this is probably the most serious charge: domestic assault causing serious bodily injury. That last bit is what makes this pretty hard to just, brush off as a tiny allegation. Serious bodily injury. That's not just him slapping his wife, shoving her, or giving her a little bruise, you know what I mean? It means an injury that caused serious risk of death, permanent disfigurement, or prolonged damage to an organ or body part. So basically, the charge is claiming Anthony Smith beat on his partner so badly that she was either at risk of dying, or suffering some kind of serious, long-lasting injury. Now, we don't know exactly what happened yet. We don't know what injuries she allegedly had, or the context. Nothing has been released apart from the charges. But this clearly isn't some minor, this isn't some minor allegation here. Knowing Anthony Smith, he must have been beating on her for a while, because he's never left anyone in the octagon looking like that. But if you know Anthony Smith, there's a bit of sad irony here. One of his most famous moments was when he randomly started yelling at Johnny Walker.
I think you should be here. I'm mad you attacked my family. Oh, you're attacking my family. Now what?
This came after someone had previously broken into Anthony Smith's house, and Smith had to fight the guy off while protecting his family.
Get out! Get out now!
An intruder inside his West Omaha home at 4 in the morning.
He was just screaming at the top of his lungs over and over and over.
A neighbor's surveillance video shows the suspect running down the street. Smith accidentally left his garage door open. The suspect stops and runs right in.
I think he was trying to scare me, but he was still walking towards me. So I just engaged him as fast as I could. I got 3 daughters, I got a wife, I got a mother-in-law that I'm responsible for.
Smith, who's in the middle of training camp, says the intruder was coming towards him in his house. He took him down, was striking him, and kept him there until sheriffs showed up.
So at nighttime, usually it's because people want to do something to you. They want to hurt you. They have something, whether it's a weapon, a gun, a knife, a bat. So I'm expecting he has something, and I don't. So I just needed to get to him and honestly do as much damage as I could before I was going to succumb to whatever he had.
So at the time, people thought the whole, you're attacking my family, like that was just him hyping himself up, trying to remember the home invasion. What man doesn't want to protect his family? Well, apparently, at least allegation-wise, Anthony Smith doesn't want to protect his family. He's attacking his family. I'm attacking my family. Again, allegedly. But man, I don't know, bro. I don't think John Jones was ever charged with beating his missus badly enough where he was charged with serious bodily injury. I mean, if he gets found guilty of this charge, he could face up to 20 years in prison for that alone. But we still got 2 more charges to look at. Next up, he's got charged with, let's see here, terroristic threats? What the fuck? What do you mean? Did Anthony Smith join ISIS? Okay, so I looked into it, and this isn't like actual terrorism or anything like that. But basically, under Nebraska law, it basically means threatening to commit a violent crime while trying to terrify someone. So that could mean like threatening to kill someone, threatening to seriously hurt them, holding a weapon while making threats, or just acting in a way that makes it obvious you're about to get violent. Again, there is no context of what was said, what happened, other than the charges. But these first 2 charges are already starting to paint a pretty nasty possible story. I mean, his partner was beaten to the point they thought she was dead, and there's charges of there being threats flown around. That charge could add another 3 years if he's found guilty. Then his final charge is 1st-degree false imprisonment. And yeah, this was already sounding bad, but it's getting worse. False imprisonment, holding someone against their will or stopping them from leaving. That could just mean blocking someone from leaving a room or a house, holding them down when they try to escape, locking them inside somewhere, forcing them to stay in a car, dragging them somewhere against their will, or just straight up threatening to hurt them if they try to leave. Again, we don't know the story, but paired with the other 2 charges, news, it's not exactly looking good for old Lionheart. A charge saying he beat his wife so badly they thought she could have been dead. A charge of threats, and now a charge of holding someone against their will is not looking good for old Lionheart and all 12 of his fans. Still, we have no context. All we have are the charges. I already know people are going to say they're only allegations, man. And yeah, that's true. He hasn't been found guilty yet. Getting arrested doesn't automatically mean you did it. I get it. Police would have seen something that gave them enough evidence to charge him with 3 violent felonies, including one involving serious bodily injury. So yeah, innocent until proven guilty and all that, but it's not looking good. And hey, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. Anthony Smith, let's talk about him. He's a UFC fighter. He can obviously beat the shit out of like literally any normal person, but his legacy in the sport is also kind of a clown show. People do not respect Anthony Smith, and for pretty good reasons. I mean, the guy curls up, quits almost any time a fight starts going badly for him. I mean, MMA fans have been clowning him for years. He's human at the end of the day. He's gonna see all the trolls, he's gonna see all the posts, he's gonna see all the memes. He's gonna know people don't respect him. I'm just gonna say demons are gonna build up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he took it out on his wife. Again, I'm not gonna go too hard on him yet. I'm not gonna say he did it. I'll hold off for now until we get more context and an actual verdict. But in my opinion, it looks pretty grim. It looks pretty nasty on paper. For now, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you later.